Welcome back to WandaVision. The last episode was crazy. I'm so excited to see whatever's gonna happen here. Oh, are we actually gonna get like the Salem witch trial? Yes! Dude, this is sick.
Yet you have betrayed your coven.
Oh, so this is her coven that's gonna burn her alive? That's weird.
I have none.
They simply bent to my power.
I do really love Catherine Hahn in this role. Although their magic looks very similar to Billy's. And she's wearing the brooch that Agatha always is. Whoa. I thought they were gonna burn her alive. That is not what they're doing. Oh shit. Oh my god. Jesus Christ, dude. Oh, she's wearing like a crown of energy? That was cool. So has Agatha like already made a deal with Mephisto or some shit? Because how is she so powerful? They said she stole knowledge.
Oh. That's adorable.
Where are my children?
Woo.
Oh, come on.
Basic protection spell? One at each wall?
Oh.
No?
I got close with fake Pietro, if you will.
Pietro.
According to complex
disgusting.
storylines, she even
I guess in a way she is sort of going to be her
smallest
mentor, just
illusion.
in a villain status. You don't gotta be so rude. Jesus Christ!
I didn't do anything.
So Agatha did not start this.
I'm not.
Oh, okay. Oh my gosh. Agatha's not fucking around.
Let's start there.
Yeah, let's. Oh, that's similar to the spell that Doctor Strange used to find Odin in Thor Ragnarok. Well, I guess not entirely similar, but you know.
Dashed away in her bewitched basement.
Oh, that's fucked up. So how far back are we going?
After you.
She plays a good villain. I do really like Agatha. In a way that... Oh, whoa, we're going like way back. Oh, and so they're the one that kind of drilled in her love for like American sitcoms.
Wanda!
I mean, we're right here.
Wanda!
Now we can
Oh,
begin.
little Wanda.
Wanda.
I mean, I think we all know what's about to happen. I don't really want to see how this goes bad, you know? Like, knowing what's coming makes this so much worse. Oh, man. It's actually really, really sad. And that did startle me just like a little bit. Not gonna lie. And there's the missile. Oh, and that's why that first commercial was that sound right there.
Used a probability hex.
Oh.
It just never went off. It was
So
was the
she
fact that
really
we didn't
is a
know that.
mutant in this universe. She just never realized it.
trapped.
And years of therapy ahead of her. Doesn't explain your
So did the Mind Stone just increase her power?
Freedom terrorist organization.
We wanted to change the world.
Yeah, well, not the best idea. I'm not gonna lie, this is so cool. Like,
Just.
been waiting for stuff like this for so long. Oh, what? I saw the headpiece and I am so here for it. So cool. Oh, there's the Brady Bunch. This is so crazy though. Like, she's actually a mutant. Full on confirmed as a witch who uses magic and hexes.
I need more.
Me too. There's
It was
Malcolm
the
in the
first
Middle.
Tom Vision.
I remember that episode.
Because it can't all be sorrow, can it?
Oh, that's a good point, actually.
I've always been alone. But what is grief? If not love, persevering.
That's beautiful. They're so adorable. I can't get over it. Oh, but that makes it hurt even more. Like, she was so, like, in such a dark place, and he was the one to
So
bring
to
her up
recap,
out of it. Oh, I knew we were gonna get this scene again.
Through the doors, down the hall, 2 lefts and a right.
Oh, what? How could he have known what she might do? Like, did he know that she would be the only one to be able to bring him back to life? Or bring him back to life?
Because you asked to see it.
Ooh, that's gonna piss her off. That's fucked.
I'll allow you to take $3 billion worth of vibranium just to put it in the ground.
Fuck you.
He isn't yours.
That's what you think.
I can't feel you.
Oh, it breaks my heart, dude. So she didn't even take the body. I'm so intrigued. I am questioning everything right now. I'm surprised she's even driving. If I had her abilities, I would just fly everywhere. So why come here? Like, what was that envelope? I have so many questions. What's happening? What does that say? Aww. Breaks my heart, dude. That's so sad. I had plans to grow old together here. Or, well, you know, I don't think Vision can grow old, but, you know, same thing. Whoa. That is so sick. So she really just did this all on her... Oh, and the little pieces coming together, that's just like the House of M comic. Damn. So she didn't even make a deal with anybody. Like, she just did this on her own. That's so crazy. So even if it is technically fake or in the hex or whatever, like, she created like an Infinity Stone, recreated him altogether. Like, that's crazy.
Bravo!
I feel like you don't really have much of an answer, though. I still don't know exactly how she has that much power. Aside from that's just, you know, how powerful she is. Oh. Ooh,
I know what you want.
That's so cool. What? A Nexus being?
It's okay, baby.
This is chaos magic, Wanda.
Ah, she said it.
The Scarlet Witch.
Ah, she said it. No, don't end it right there. Come on. No! Oh, god damn it. Oh, that was such a good episode. Favorite one so far. That was, like, incredible. Loved it. And here we are with an end credit scene. That's what I'm talking about.
Sir.
Damn it, she did all of that.
We took this thing apart and put it back together again. a million
No.
times. All we needed was a little energy directly from the source.
Wow. That's fucked up. Oh, shit. Ooh. I don't even know how to, like, contain my excitement. So many things were just so perfect about that episode. Oh my goodness. Start from the beginning, as Agatha said. Seeing her backstory at Salem was awesome. And I found it interesting that they laid the groundwork for that scene to be, you know, her being burned at the stake as a witch, but instead it was her own coven who was trying to destroy her, and whatever dark magic that Agatha is dabbling in was clearly much stronger than anything they could do. And now that we pretty much have our answers to maybe not everything, but the main questions that have been plaguing the show, like how did she start this? How did she become so powerful? It's clear that Agatha had nothing to do with any of this. She just showed up in order to figure out how Wanda is so powerful. She wanted to know exactly how she could attain that power for herself. Which is interesting because in the last episode, I was under the impression that this was all Agatha's doing, and she was simply using Scarlet Witch as like a vessel for more power. Which in a way sort of is true. And I honestly just love that there's all this new magic lingo. It's no longer under any question as to, you know, is this like a variation of our comic book version of Scarlet Witch? Or is it, you know, the same power set and all that? And it is 100% same power set. She was a mutant from birth. Or I suppose a witch from birth. I was having this discussion with other people earlier today, actually. You know, does being a witch or using magic make you a mutant or no, but in the comics she's a mutant and she was able to use her powers before she ever came into contact with the Infinity Stones, so I'm just gonna go ahead and say yes, she's a mutant. That's pretty confirmed to me. Seeing the origin of why these sitcoms were chosen was very interesting and pretty heartbreaking, honestly. Like I said, I never thought we'd actually see the scene when her parents were killed, and then learn that she is the one who actually saved her and Pietro from dying. Like, the bomb would have gone off if she hadn't cast a probability hex, which again, hearing the words probability hex actually used in the MCU, fuck yes. And then afterwards, the Infinity Stone seemed to have... It doesn't even necessarily seem like it gave her a power boost. It almost seemed like it just showed her her future. I don't know, I suppose that one's up for debate. What do you guys think? Did it boost her power to insane levels, or did it simply reveal to her that you're the Scarlet Witch? And then there was that scene with Vision and Wanda and him kind of pulling her back from the brink, which again just breaks your heart. And it makes sense why she never truly achieved this level of power since before then. Because again, he pulled her back, but without him there this time, she just lost it and unleashed an incredible amount of power. But we'll get to that in a second. Then her going to see Hayward, that really shocked me. This whole time, I thought she actually took his body. I believe that's what he said she did. And he's a damn fool. Like, he really thought showing her the dead body was going to go well. I mean, to be fair, she really didn't steal the body and she didn't attack anybody. It just fueled her grief even more to see him like that and know that, you know, he's dead, he's gone. But I mean, what a crazy scene afterwards though, when she goes to Westview, which you find out was going to be the home that they were gonna live on, presumably when they were all on the run from the government after Civil War and everything. They probably decided, you know, when we can find the right time, we're just gonna live here and we'll, you know, grow old together. So the location now makes more sense. And I just cannot believe she unleashed that amount of power. Just like kind of out of nowhere. Like, she didn't make a deal with Mephisto. She didn't do it with Agatha's help. That's just all her, which is so cool. Now I'm wondering if Mephisto's gonna have anything to do with anything in this show. Maybe he's the one who's boosted Agatha up so much, and that's what they mean by she's dabbling in, you know, dark magic. But I could see him genuinely not playing a part in this at all anymore. And then such a great finale to the episode. One, to see Agatha in her full witch garb, which looks awesome. And of course, to finally hear her say it, that she's the Scarlet Witch. Like that, I don't know if you understand what that did to me. That, on top of the fact that we saw what she looked like in that Mind Stone vision, with the headpiece and potentially a new costume. I couldn't really see it. God, this episode was everything, dude. We've never been so close to the comic book version of Scarlet Witch than we are right now. And all I can say is thank you, Marvel. Thank you so much for finally getting us there. I imagine they couldn't do it for copyright and legal reasons until the Sony or the Fox deal finally went through. I'm trying my best to remember what that version of Vision is called, because I know there's like a specific name for it. Is that Anti-Vision? What is it? I can't tell if that's like the MCU's version of Anti-Vision or not. I don't know, but that end credit scene was pretty sick. And I feel like everything is all set up for the finale to have Anti-Vision? I don't know. Someone help me out here. I can't tell if that's what they're going for or if it's a different version of Vision from the comics that I'm not thinking of properly. But I'm just going to call him that for now. Forgive me. So everything's set up for Anti-Vision versus Vision and Agatha versus Wanda in the big finale. Like, shit's going to be epic. It's going to be good. Cinematography was very good. There were a lot of shots in this episode that were so impressive, a lot of them due to the visual effects, but I mean, shit, if the visual effects are fantastic, and the framing of the shot is amazing, I'm not going to complain. I particularly like the cinematography during the moments when Wanda interacted with the Infinity Stone. Like, everything was so centered in the shot. It was almost unnerving how centered everything was. So yeah, for me, cinematography was the best it's been the whole season. The music was fantastic. I loved the eerie, tension-filled music having to do with Agatha when she had Wanda captured in the basement. It was some good shit. It was some real good shit. As for acting, I'd be a fool not to give it to Elizabeth Olsen. Like, she was stellar in this episode, playing the grief and depression of losing not only her brother in the flashback, but then Vision, and then not having anybody to really pull her back from the brink this time. The rage she felt at losing him, and at Agatha for, harming her children. Editing and pacing of this episode, I would almost argue that it was rather slow, just because we're doing all these flashbacks instead of staying in the now. But since it's giving you answers to so many questions that you may not have even known you had, like, there's a lot of ground they cover in this episode. And it's the longest episode of the series so far, which, hell yes. Sincerely hope the finale is gonna be like a full hour long. I think it might be. But yeah, pacing felt kind of slow, but not in a bad way at all, because in reality, there's so much information that you're given in this episode, you could argue that it was a very fast-paced episode. Overall, I'm gonna give this episode 10 out of 10. I don't want to say that means it's perfect. I've said this before, I don't think any media or art could ever achieve true perfection, but I still think it deserves a 10 out of 10 because the visual effects were outstanding, the story very engaging, the acting next level, and if you want to call it fan service, fine, but all the moments that I've been waiting for Scarlet Witch that have to do with her comic book origins and so many different things are just, like, this episode gave me everything. Like, this is why I was so excited to watch this show. Well, I mean, not just this, but majorly this is what I've been waiting for. And I gotta say, if Wanda is able to recreate Vision from scratch and create this huge hex all on her own, and she's known as the Scarlet Witch, it's like plain as day that she has the power to and will be breaking the multiverse in the next episode. I feel like myself and a lot of people had wondered, is that going to be because of Mephisto's help, of Agatha's help? I don't think so. I think she's literally just gonna do it on her own. Whether it's intentional or not, I suppose we'll have to see. So I will see you all on that next episode. It's gonna be a wild ride. And that is about it.